Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the show. I wanted to do a reaction to the Newcastle game, but I was like, sometimes you have to do reactions, sometimes you don't have to do reactions. But I wanted to talk about Omar Marmoush because I've been trying to talk about players, individual players. Nico Gonzalez is going to be next, but I wanted to talk about Omar Marmoush because a lot of fans from other teams, when he was not scoring goals in the games that we played, they were telling us that Omar Marmoush is a fraud. That's what people were telling us. They were saying Omar Marmoush is a fraud. You guys were trying to copy Liverpool to get an Egyptian in your team that maybe the Egyptian will help you. We were laughing stock. People were laughing at us. But long behold, Omar Marmoush has scored his first hat trick against Newcastle. And another thing, what I have noticed is some City fans are allowing this, and I'm not going to allow it. I'm going to obviously do the reaction to the Newcastle game, maybe later tonight. You never know, maybe tomorrow. But for now, I just wanted to do the Omar Marmoush thing, is because a lot of City fans are accepting this media propaganda or media, what the media is saying, oh no, Newcastle were not good, Newcastle were not great. That's the reason why Omar scored these 3 goals. That's the reason why City beat them 4-0. Now, I don't lie. Don't cap. Newcastle is a good team. Newcastle is considered as one of the top 6 teams right now. Not Spurs, not United. Newcastle is considered as one of the top teams in football. They've got Tonali in that midfield, Bruno in that midfield. They've got Isaac, one of the best strikers in the world. Very good, solid defense, and it's a very good, solid team. They've got a winger in Gordon who I think is going to go far. I don't think he's going to end up at Newcastle. I have a feeling he's going to end up at a bigger team. No offense to Newcastle. So let's not pretend as if Newcastle is trash. They've been doing very well. City just outplayed them. Gonzalez was one of the issues, but the biggest reason was the directness we had because of Omar Marmoush. So, guys, first of all, before we move on, right? Before we move on, please like the video. Please like the video. Like the video and like the video. And another thing is for all those who like watching on Twitter. I'm not hating, but make your way to my YouTube channel. I'm on 3,744 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 4K. So make your way to my YouTube channel, drop a like, go over to the video, the Omar Marmoush video you're watching, drop a like. I've been dropping a lot of content, as you can see. Like, I have been dropping a lot of mad content in the few weeks. So we've been doing very well so far. Dropping content, being consistent, but you also need to support the channel. By supporting the channel is quite easy. Just like the video. Like the video is the way you can support the channel and get the ball rolling. So anyway, go over to my channel, my YouTube channel, and you can be able to like the videos, check out all the videos and all the content I do for you guys. Oh my god, I have done so much content for you guys. You guys need to be happy. Look at that. Within a short while, I've already done a lot of content for you guys, like so much content there. So just go and subscribe and like the video, and that's all I'm asking. It's free. It won't cost you anything at all. So anyway, let's keep going here, man. So Omar Marmoush, the guy from Egypt, the guy we bought for about 50 million from Frankfurt. He can play as a striker. He can play as a number 10. He can play as a left winger, right winger, but he's mostly deadly coming off the left. But he's also a deadly striker. Obviously, in the FA Cup game, we saw how dangerous he can be. He was getting into the box, but he didn't score any goals. He scored a goal against Chelsea. It was ruled out. But if you saw the game against Chelsea, we could all see, even a blind man could see that this guy is dangerous, that this guy is cold. He's cold as hell. And a lot of fans from other teams were trying to disregard that. They were trying to make it sound as if Omar is going to come to City and City is going to flop, or Omar is going to flop at City, and then they'll laugh at us that we spent money. But look at this. The guy dropped a three-piece. And also, this Omar guy sort of gives us a different sort of way to play, because most of the teams, they're always on Haaland. That's where they are. They are always on Haaland's back. This is the reason why I was not very happy when I saw the Madrid lineup. Madrid had a makeshift back line, and guess what? Pep decided to drop Omar. I think Omar in that game could have given Madrid something to think about, especially the Madrid side that was not fully strong. Let's see. What do you think of Pep converting Riley to a fullback? I don't know, man. I hate when he does that. Like look, he's a genius. Every time I've watched every time I've seen Nico Riley as a fullback, he looks great. But I don't know. Nico Riley doesn't have the body to be being a fullback. I know he's got the physicality, like and everything. Yeah, like there's a physicality to him. I know he's very good, but trying to make him a fullback, I don't know. I'm not with it because I think Nico Riley can be a very good midfielder, and that's no cap. So look, some people are happy that Nico Riley is being made into a fullback, but I'm just saying it's not good. Newcastle is the new Spurs. Nah, you wouldn't say it's the new Spurs. Newcastle are not as bad as Spurs. Spurs got their first home win today, by the way. So anyway, let's go over to SofaScore here and check out this guy, Omar Marmoush, the guy we're talking about. Like the video, guys, as I said at the beginning, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, subscribe. Omar Marmoush has been cooking in Europe. That's the reason why Man City bought him. And a lot of people, as I said, they were saying, "Oh, Pep Guardiola is going to ruin him. Pep Guardiola is going to make Omar pass the ball backwards. Pep Guardiola is sort of a manager that you can't trust the youngsters with. You can't trust a winger like Omar with. I wish Omar could have gone to another team. But as I said, even Pep said when Cheeky was going after this guy, man, he went and asked that, look, uh, how good is this guy? He went to ask, like, look at this, scoring goals. He's been scoring goals in the Bundesliga. Obviously, he's never scored a hat trick before, so this was his first hat trick. This guy, as I said, if you look at his hit map, even just now at City, his hit map is massive, man. He's all over the pitch. He's at the left, but he gets in. He goes to the right. He's everywhere. Like I'm telling you, this guy can actually be better than Julian Alvarez. I'm telling you, this guy, even for Egypt, people from Egypt, I'm telling you, this can be the guy who can get you to the finals in the AFCON. Guys in Egypt, this Omar Marmoush guy can be the guy who can get you to the final. Says Spurs was good for a while, always top four, but they never won anything. Newcastle will be the same. Wow, that's a bit. My friend from Bayern had wanted Marmoush for a time. I know he would be good before he even arrived. That's what I'm saying. This guy can be Egyptians. This guy can be the guy who does what Mo Salah has failed to do for years. Omar Marmoush can be the guy who can take Egypt to a final because the guy is cold. Like the guy is cold. Even the weaknesses, they say ball control is his weakness. That's rubbish. He said the same thing in an interview that's rubbish. Ball control is not weakness. This guy can take pens. This guy is good at free kicks. He's good at set pieces. This guy is very good at positioning. Like when I saw him run through the two defenders, the Newcastle defenders, got that through ball, which Gundogan gave him. Some players will be looking for Haaland. They'll be looking to send it over to Haaland. Not Omar. He picked the spot and shot that shot. And we have been missing that in this team. Since Julian Alvarez left, we haven't had a guy who's willing to shoot from outside the box. So this guy, I'm telling you guys, going forward, we shouldn't have him on the bench. We should not have him on the bench. We can actually bring players like Doku, players like Savinho. Sometimes we shouldn't have Foden in the wings if Omar Marmoush is here. Who wants to bet that Pep will not start Bernardo Silva at the Bernabeu? Bernardo Silva started at the Bernabeu. Ricky, you're lying to yourself. Bernardo Silva is starting at the Bernabeu. You know Pep Guardiola loves that fella. And that's another thing. When I'm doing my preview for the Madrid game, I don't know how I'm going to line up because I'm thinking that Pep Guardiola, why are you going to destroy a team that played well? Because let's think about it, right? As I say that Madrid are not in good form right now. Yes, they beat us, but I don't think they beat us because they were superb. I don't think Madrid were all that good. It was all just in a matter of the fact that Madrid were clinical when they got the opportunities, but we also gave them those goals. Man City gifted them because I'm just saying Omar Marmoush can be the guy who helps us at the Bernabeu because I don't think Madrid are ready to deal with two threats in our front three. Even three threats. Let's talk about Savio. Savio can also be a threat. So Omar, Savio, and Haaland, that's a tasty front three. But I'm telling you, this Omar Marmoush guy, this guy will do wonders. And the runs in behind, oh my God. And the runs he makes off the ball too. That's what amazed me in the Chelsea game. It's the runs off the ball. It's also the runs he does to create space for Haaland. Because you must know, people I think don't get it. When you're playing football, even Haaland, those runs he makes, they are helpful. They open up spaces. Now that's the reason why even let me just say this. The reason why even Marmoush was having those opportunities against Newcastle is because Haaland was making movements. Just go watch the videos. Haaland was making movements, and then some of the defenders were like, "Oh, let me go mark Haaland," and then Marmoush was taking advantage. And that's how we can approach that Madrid game, and that's how we can manage to do something and cook going forward. And I think this Omar Marmoush guy can be the guy to help Pep through this difficult situation he has. Go direct. Ask Edison to go direct. And the thing about it is, it's not only Omar Marmoush who can go direct. It's Omar, Savio, and Haaland, which is incredible. And both of them can finish. And Savio is due goals very soon. And Savio has been cooking. I'm telling you guys, I just wanted to make a video on Omar Marmoush. There's a comment here saying Omar was on fire. But he was on fire. He was on fire. He was on fire. He was on fire. And I'm happy that he's here. And for the amount we paid, it's incredible. And the confidence in the guy, because as I said, there was an opportunity, I think, in the second goal, especially, the second goal, yeah, I think he could have given it to Haaland, because Haaland was by himself, so he could have just passed it over and Haaland could have had a tap in. But no, he had the confidence to pass. Guys, I'm telling you, going forward, actually, let me do a lineup. Going forward, our lineup is quite simple right now. And I don't know if Joseph Guardiola, knowing him, he's a madman, what he's going to be thinking is, let's see. Let's just make a lineup. Let me just show you a lineup. And the lineup must always have Marmoush in it. And if Marmoush is not in that lineup, you don't know what Pep is smoking then. Pep must be smoking something. Then he's going to have to be drug tested if Marmoush is not in the lineup. Because at this point in time, we need players like Marmoush to help us. We need players that are direct, players that are clinical. So let me just show you my lineup going forward. And this is the lineup I would like to see Pep have going forward. And that's if I can see Ruben Diaz was what do you call again? Ruben Diaz was actually training today, I think so. So Pep Guardiola said Ruben Diaz wasn't injured. He was rested because he was tired. Him and Ake were tired, so he rested them. So that's another thing I'm telling you. So let me just show you my lineup, which I say no matter what, Omar Marmoush must be in that lineup. We must always have Marmoush in a lineup going forward, unless Marmoush something is touch wood is injured or something is up. If Marmoush is not injured, I dare you, Pep. I dare you to drop Marmoush. If he's not injured, don't drop him. Because right now, as you speak, Pep, you don't want these players that hold on to the ball and pass it backwards, as the other players you like, the ones that hold the ball, draw in the players, and they'll pass it backwards, and then they'll wait again, and they'll pass it backwards again. No. We need to have players that are ready to kill. You need players that are ready to kill the opposition. That's what, and this is what Pep used to advertise. It's like, oh, you need a killer in the box. But Pep, you've had killers, and sometimes you ask these killers to sit on the bench. In a game that you need goals, you don't have to bring in players to hold on to the ball. Like, you don't have to. You don't have to at all. So anyway, let me show you my lineup going forward. And guys, like the video. Let me read the comment here. It says, I've been saying this since Hand is never useless. Even when he does nothing, he attracts two defenders to him and opens up space. And if you don't put two defenders on him, he will score. You are given the option of conceding through Haaland or playing with a man down against City. And most teams choose to play a man down because we are not lethal enough without Haaland. That's the thing. Most teams, like Madrid, they will have a defender always on Haaland. They will follow Haaland everywhere. That's why you need killers like Doku, Savio. You need somebody like Omar Marmoush, That's why Alvarez used to work in this team sometimes when Haaland is there, because you leave a killer like Omar and Alvarez, they'll be able to kill you just like that. So you're right. You're spitting game there. You're spitting game. That's what ball, man. This guy knows ball. So anyway, let me show you the lineup going forward. I don't want to see frauds in this lineup anymore. Omar starts. There's no way we put Omar for that money to see him. And I think Omar has made a case for himself to start at has made a case for himself to start at the Bernabeu. So he's starting away at Madrid. There's no way Omar is being benched. And if Pep Guardiola, I dare him with his bald head, he benches Omar, we're not watching that game. We're not watching that game. And we're going to lose that game. If he benches Omar, we're going to lose that game. I'm telling you this now. If this man, I'm telling you, I am at a level where if this man dares to bench Omar Marmoush, he dares to bench Nico Gonzalez. I swear, if he benches Nico Gonzalez or Omar, Pep Guardiola, you're a fraud. You are a fraud. And if we lose that game, I don't want you coming to the press saying, we lost the game because we were not strong enough. I'm telling you, if you drop 7 players in that game, you're a fraud. Anyway, let's see this. It says, if I see the OAP midfield, the watch along is ending early. I'm telling you, look, switch off the TV. If you see that pensioner, old age pensioner midfield he likes, that game, no, he sold it. And we should go after him as fans. And some people might not like it. Some people are like, blah, blah, blah. No, it's because he's got the tools to hurt Madrid. He's got the tools to play better. He's got tools to play with younger players. That's why I dare him to bench Omar after scoring 3. Because I've seen him bench Doku before after Doku has performed. This Omar guy can save Pep's season. Okay, so let's share the lineup. I'm just saying this is the lineup I want to see going forward. This is the lineup I want to see against Liverpool. This is the lineup I want to see against Madrid. Another thing is the keepers. I think a lot of people, we've been attacking the keepers. I don't think it's the keepers' fault this season, guys. I don't think the keepers are at fault. It's because the defense has been ass. It's been poor. So basically, the keepers haven't been protected, and it's been unfair for us to attack the keepers. So it's been unfair to attack Ortega. It's been unfair to attack Edison. It's because our defense has been poor. What do you want the keepers to do? The defense is poor. It was poor. Akanji was tired. So going forward right now, this is the defense I want to see going forward. I don't want to see anything else. I don't want to see anything else apart from this. And if you don't like it, it's up to you. But going forward, I am picking this defense. I'm picking this lineup. So Stones was incredible. Stones has actually been incredible. Like, big up to Stones, man. People, I know we say Stones is not reliable, and Stones obviously gets injured. It's true, but Stones has been incredible. Just watch the Newcastle game. The amount of headers he had, that was incredible. So, as I said, we were talking about Omar Marmoush, but we are saying going forward, this is the lineup I want to see. So let me read here. It says, there's a comment. It says, my lineup is goalkeeper Edison, LB Josko, Diaz Stones, LB, okay, RB is Kusanov, and then defensive is Gonzalez and Kovacic. That's also what I'm going for. I know a lot of people are on Kovacic's back. I'm telling you, Kovacic next to Gonzalez is going to cook. Look at that old age pensioner, Gundogan. When he was played with Nico and players with legs. He played very good. He played very good, I'm telling you. So that is my midfield. I'm going to put Kovacic. Kovacic to be the one carrying the ball, progressing with the ball, and Nico to be sitting as the number 6. Kovacic can play as the number 8. Kovacic is very good as the number 8. He's been asked to play as the number 6 sometimes. It's been hard for him. Pep knows how to fix the problem. I have seen it multiple times. Pep hasn't picked a consistent defensive line, and that's why the defense looks dysfunctional. If we get past Madrid, I'm confident we can finish the season strong. Pep is definitely starting Silva, and he will have a stinker and not be hooked. I know he will, but I'm not. No. Ake has to be fit. I know, but Ake has to be fit. We have to give time for Ake to be fit. I'm not going to KDB. I'm sorry. I'd rather Foden because of legs, and I would rather Foden because at least he can move around. He's mobile. I know it's gonna be that old age pensioner KDB, but no, I am not doing that. I am not going for KDB. KDB deserves to hold the bench. So KDB is going to hold the bench. So anyway, as I said, the reason why we're making this lineup, there is no other player that should be playing right now in the front 3 apart from Omar Marmoush. Omar Marmoush can be the guy who can help us. And you saw his tweet on Instagram or his Instagram post. He said, "On to Madrid. Madrid is next." Like he's very confident. Like that's the thing about Pep. Sometimes he drop. I remember he used to drop Riyad Mahrez after all. Riyad Mahrez drops a three-piece. Riyad Mahrez would score 3 goals, then Pep would drop him. I don't know. I didn't like that at all. And people in Egypt, you're lucky because look at that. You're saying Mo Salah is going towards the old age. Boom, comes the new king of Egypt, Omar Marmoush. And I think Omar Marmoush would do better for Egypt than Salah. No offense to Salah, I respect Salah. He's one of the best wingers in the world and one of the best wingers in the Premier League history. But I just think he's fallen a bit short for Egypt. But I think Omar Marmoush will be that guy for you guys. 2 out of 2, he will score. You're given the option of considering through Haaland or playing with the man down against. I read that already. Says, what about Diaz, Ake, Kuso? No, Ake needs to get fit. So let's go anyway. Savio, another player who's been cooking. Guys, there is if Savio is dropped, I'm saying this. If he drops Savio for the Madrid game and puts in Bernardo Silva and Foden as wingers, this man has to be sacked. And there's some people who keep glazing him. Let me tell you something. We respect what Pep Guardiola has done. I respect what Pep Guardiola has done, and I think what he's done is remarkable and good. But we also have to question him. If we go to that Madrid game, he drops either of Nico Kusenov, Marmoush, or Savio, who were the best players against Newcastle. He has to be dropped. And even Savio was one of the best players against Madrid. Savio was on fire. I don't even know why he removed Savio. He could have brought Marmoush and told Savio to go to the right because Bernardo was stinking and he still kept Bernardo on the. This is why I'm pissed off. I think he's going to either play Bernardo as a winger or KDB as a number 10. I'm telling you, chat, this man is going to do that. This man is like that. This guy is like this. He's either going to play Bernardo Silva as a winger or as a midfielder. He will make space for Bernardo Silva. I tell you, this guy can drop Josko to make Bernardo Silva a left back. But that's not the time. It's not the time. Unless Bernardo Silva is willing to put in a shift. I'm just saying, we need to. There's people who can do the job. Obviously, Haaland has been said he's fit. There's pictures of him in training. So that's the squad right now. Omar Marmoush is not getting dropped. Ake is great when he's not in the hospital. Yeah, he's great when he's not in the hospital. But in the meantime, he needs to get fit. I think for me, the man of the match is Nico, because without him, Marmoush should have not had a hat-trick. That is true. Nico was on fire. But guys, this is what I was talking about. Omar Marmoush scored a hat-trick against Newcastle. He looks full of confidence. He's been actually given a lot of warnings to most of these teams. He's been dangerous against most of these teams. So it was just a matter of time. And this is his first hat-trick. And may it long continue. I'm very confident against Liverpool. If Marmoush, Nico, Kusanov stay fit, John Stones stays fit, Diaz stays fit, and Savio stay fit, I think we have a chance against Liverpool. And I hope that going forward, this is the lineup. Omar Marmoush needs to start every game. I repeat, Omar Marmoush can be the key for this season. So, guys, that's the video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I can't wait to see that more of Omar Marmoush. Some rumors that Haaland faked injury to get subbed off. He didn't. Relax. So, guys, this is the lineup I want to see against Madrid. There is no other change. I want to see this lineup, and I hope he does it, because if he decides to do some foolishness, I swear to God, I will question Pep. I will make a Pep video. I will make it, and I don't care if some people unsubscribe, because some people, they're in their feelings, they get too touchy. I will make a Pep video where I'll ask questions. And if you are somebody who wants to back him, if he makes silly mistakes against Madrid, plays the old guard because he thinks they can do better, I'll make a Pep Guardiola video, and I dare somebody to come in. I'll invite anybody who wants to come in, come and answer the questions on behalf of Pep. Come and answer the questions on behalf of Pep, because some of the mistakes that have been made this season, we could have not had those mistakes if Pep Guardiola. What about Stones and Nico? No. Stones can be in defense. Stones is incredible. He's playing incredible. I don't think anyone should start every game. We need to get these man rested. They don't Bernard. Yes, like Bernardo Silva, like KDB, they shouldn't start every game. So anyway, thank you for the video, guys. I will see if I can squeeze one more video and do the reaction to Newcastle or not. I just wanted to do a video on the incredible King of Egypt. He's here, guys. Omar Marmoush is finally here. He's arrived. He's announced himself. And guys, it's looking good. The transfer window looks good. And for the amount we bought him, I'm sorry, guys, this guy is worth every penny. And if you watch the games against Frankfurt, against other teams, even the time he was playing at Wolfsburg, this guy is dangerous. He even said in his interview, I'm a very dangerous player. So, guys, what do you think? The guys who are going to watch this later, what do you think in the comments? Let me know. And as I said, guys, like the video. Like the video. Like the video. It's free to like the video. You don't pay anything. You can go like the video. For those guys who haven't for those guys who haven't got to my channel yet, I'm just going to show you my channel. We're on 3,744 at the moment. You can join. You can become a member of the channel if you want. You can join. But guys, when you're done with this video, go over to my channel on YouTube. There's my channel on YouTube. You can go over there, and then you can go and like the video, and you can subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Get on, subscribe. Stop being a fraud and just watching. There's actually a stat where there's 1,700 of you who keep coming back to watch the videos and they haven't subscribed yet. So that's fraud behavior because you keep coming back. If you don't subscribe, don't come back, just piss off. So anyway, go and like the video, subscribe if you're new, and then we can do the Newcastle reaction. I'll see if I can have time to do that Newcastle reaction. But guys, we have Omar Marmoush. The title was, is the hype real? Yes, the hype is real. And this is the new king of Egypt. He's here to take over Mo Salah. Mo Salah, step aside. There's a new Egyptian king, Omar Marmoush, who's going to cook. So I'll see you guys